Jai Gurudev students. Today we will continue class 7th history lesson 10. The name of the lesson is Political Transformations and the 18th Century. This lesson, I think 1/3 of the lesson we have completed in previous class, that is on Tuesday. I will give you the gist of the lesson which we have completed, the main points of the lesson completed. As I told you, transformation means changes. So political changes in 18th century. The 18th century is known for major political changes in India, and we will study what are the reasons why these political changes have taken place. First, we will see about Mughals. Because of these Mughals only there were lots of changes. And later, it is written as later Mughals, means almost last part of the Mughals. So Aurangzeb was the most prominent and I can tell a prominent last Mughal emperor, means more powerful Mughal emperor was Aurangzeb. He spent nearing 25 years in political field. And he all 25 years he focused fighting in the Deccan region, and he could not give the attention towards Delhi, and this was the main reason that from the time of Aurangzeb the Mughal empire started declining. And after Aurangzeb, he was having 3 sons. They had a battle among themselves. They had a fight among themselves. And second son, Muzammil, he took the throne, means he became the king. And he got the title as Bahadur Shah, also known as Alam I. He got the title Bahadur Shah, and he was also called as Alam I. Muzammil was his original name. He got the title Bahadur Shah, and he was also called as Alam I. And during his kingdom, when he was ruling, Alam I was ruling, that time Sikhs and Rajputs emerged. Means Sikhs and Rajputs, they came up with the powers. Then after Alam I, his son Jalandhar Shah ruled for 1 year nearing, and he was killed by Fakhur Siyar. And later this Fakhur Siyar was killed by Sayyid brothers. And after Sayyid brothers, Muhammad Shah sat on throne in 1719. He ruled for longer time, means he was holding the throne for longer time, that is 1719 to 1748. But he was just consolidated leader of Mughal Empire. But he was means he did not have that anxiety in him that I have to spread my kingdom. So during his period, during this Muhammad Shah period, Marathas, Jats and Sikhs, they were out of control of Mughal emperors. Means they came in power. They showed their power. And then we have seen that invasion of Nadir Shah. Nadir Shah chiefly, means originally he was a robber, but he was very brave and capable. Means he was so brave that he came to India, he came to Delhi, and he took away the wealth. जितना पैसा हो सके उतना लूट लिया उसने. And plus one most important thing which he has done is that he has stole means उसने चोरी करा कोहिनूर का हीरा and peacock throne. And this मतलब boldly he has theft them. And the Mughal emperors, they could not do anything. They were only in shock कि ऐसे ये कैसे कर लिया. But he has done, and this was the major cause for the fall of Mughal Empire. Then meanwhile we have seen that rise of regional kingdoms. Means regional kingdoms means because Mughal Empire was falling down, so naturally the regional kingdoms, means जो kingdoms वो regional में थे, they came up, and they are the regional kingdoms which came up during the Mughal period, where Rajputs, Jat, Sikh and Marathas. These are the four regional kingdoms who were out of control of Mughal and they became independent. Then we will see Bengal, Awadh and Deccan. They were the important regional kingdoms. Now we will see about the Bengal. Murshid Quli Khan. Children, I have taught even this, just I am telling you in detail about Bengal, Awadh and Deccan. Deccan we have not studied, we have studied only till Awadh. In Bengal, Murshid Quli Khan, he was a Diwan of Bengal during Aurangzeb and declared himself as a ruler of Bengal. Actually, Murshid Quli Khan, he was a Diwan. He was a Diwan during the Aurangzeb period, but he himself declared that I am a ruler of the Bengal. He was a capable ruler. Murshid Quli Khan, he was a capable ruler and shifted his kingdom from Decca to Mushirabad. He shifted his capital from Decca to Murshidabad. Then Murshid Quli Khan, he was a very capable ruler and he shifted his capital from Dhaka to Murshidabad. Then his successor, means after Murshid Quli Khan, उसके next जो राजा बना था, he was Siauddin Khan. He was a son-in-law, मतलब वो उनके दामाद ही थे. He was a son-in-law of Murshid Quli Khan and he went to throne. He became a king, and then after his ruling, then his son Siauddin का son Sarfaraj Khan, he took the throne, but unfortunately after a short period he was assassinated. Assassinate means he was killed by Alivardi. He was killed by Alivardi, and during the period of Alivardi he became the king, and under him Bengal, Bihar and Orissa, they became independent. He was a very capable man, Alivardi, but he was continuously harassed by Marathas, and he was continuously harassed, means मतलब पूरा time लड़ते भिड़ते, all the time they were fighting, and he was harassed by Marathas. And then he was succeeded by his grandson Siraj-ud-Dawla. मतलब उनके after Alivardi के बाद, after his death, his grandson Siraj-ud-Dawla, he succeeded Alivardi, and Siraj-ud-Dawla was defeated by British in the Battle of Plassey in 1757. He was defeated by British in the Battle of Plassey in 1757. So we have studied about the Bengal, and then now we will see about Awadh. The founder of the Awadh was Sadat Khan. Sadat Khan was the founder of Awadh, and he was succeeded by Safdar Jung, his nephew and son-in-law. Sadat Khan, he was a founder. Inhi ke son-in-law, he was his successor known as Safdar Jung. And Safdar Jung, he was appointed as a Wazir by Mughal Emperor and took the title Nawab Wazir. And after his rule, he was succeeded by Shihab-ud-Dawla. During his rule, Awadh capital, means first Saddam Khan was the founder of Awadh, और उनके बाद राजा बने थे सफदार जंग, his own son-in-law. And then ये सफदार को एक टाइटल मिला था नवाब वजीर, and after him Siad-ul-Dawla, he was the next king, and this Siad-ul-Dawla, he changed his capital to Lucknow, and now Lucknow became the center of learning of arts, dance, music, Urdu and poetry. We can see that Lucknow is the place and it has become a center of learning. मीन्स ये सब चीजें वहां पर बहुत अच्छी सिखाई जाती थी और पीपल लर्न करते थे. व्हाट आर द टॉपिक्स? आर्ट्स, डांस, म्यूजिक एंड उर्दू पोएट्री. These were the topics studied properly at the place Lucknow. Now we will study about the Deccan, Hyderabad. Under Mir Kumaruddin Chin Kilij Khan, Deccan became independent. Such a big name. Mir Kumaruddin Chin Kilji Khan. Deccan became independent. Mir Kumaruddin, better known as Nizam ul Malik. इन्हीं का दूसरा नाम